G'day guys, my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity.
And here's what no one tells you about Australia.
This video was suggested to us by Donna. Thank you so much, Donna. We truly appreciate it. Guys, before we hop into this video, if you would, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people.
It does.
Also, if you would, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, click that join button down below. There was a couple of comments in our last video of people saying, how about you give us a chance to watch the video until the end and then we decide if we want to give it a thumbs up. That is your prerogative. And if that's what you would like to do.
So there's a group of people that are always down to support. So they're going to hit that like button. They're going to hit that subscribe button no matter what. And then at the end, I go over it again. And it's for the people, you know, you're like about to click off.
That are actually still watching.
Yeah. And then you're about to click off and like, and I bring it up. And you're like, oh yeah, I forgot to hit the subscribe button.
So
and the like
statistically with YouTube, less than 50% of viewers watch any video until the end.
True.
So it would only make sense for us to bring it up at the beginning. If you don't like the video, don't like it, go ahead and click the thumbs down. If you don't want to subscribe to us, don't do it. But we're going to ask anyway.
You know, technically the thumbs down actually still promotes you.
Yeah, it does. Do whatever you want. We're gonna keep doing the same thing we always do.
It has to do with like actual like interaction.
Yeah.
So if you interact with it in a negative way or a positive way, it's interaction.
Right. All right, let's hop in and see what nobody's telling us.
If you're planning a trip to Australia, you can do some online research and find out what currency we use, what side of the road we drive on, how much sunscreen to pack. But there's just some things that no one tells you about Australia. The kind of things you don't find out until you get here. So I went out to the streets of Brisbane, Australia to ask some locals and some tourists what some of those things are.
Do you have any tips for anyone coming here that, you know, they might not find out online?
Just be very, don't be shy or anything. We're a very loud and outspoken country. A lot of people like to drink a lot and like to swear a lot, so hopefully you don't get offended easily and everyone will get along great with you.
What I've noticed...
He's got Joker lips, a Joker smile.
He does.
That's kind of dope. I wish I had a smile like that.
Yeah.
I would literally be the Joker. I'd have just green hair. He could pull it off perfectly. That's so cool.
It's an odd way to look at it.
What, cool?
No, just green hair and everything, just ball out.
Well, there's a guy on TikTok that goes around New York like he's the Joker, and I'm like, this guy's already got one step ahead of you.
Just overseas compared to here is that when you bump someone, they apologize.
So you bump someone, they apologize to you?
Yeah, and you apologize as well, no matter whose fault it is. I feel like
that's the same.
We do that here, unless you're a dick.
If you're up north, like say New York, you're probably going to get knocked into quite a few times.
So it gets old.
And somebody knocks into you and they're going to be like, watch where you fucking going. But like,
I like how this guy that's never left the South is like, this is how it happens up north, which may as well be across the ocean.
I've seen TV shows and movies. I know how shit works.
No, but realistically, I'm sure even like in Australia, if it's like a very, very dense area, that would get sorry. But like, no, but we do in Texas, since it's not overly populated, if I accidentally bump into somebody, whether it's my fault or theirs,
we're both going to feel like shit and just, oh, we're so sorry, and just hug each other. You don't even have to know them.
We don't do that.
No, but we say sorry.
We'll be like, my bad, and they'll be like, no, don't worry about it, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But instead of both saying sorry,
yeah, the
other person just is like appreciative.
more likely to apologize over here.
Okay. So just get ready to say sorry a lot.
That's probably regional.
Not really, but it's nicer, I guess, that way. Yeah. We just apologize just in case.
Yeah, I'm from Italy, and I liked a lot people of Australia because they are very happy and friendly and wholesome people, very generous.
She seems like a very wholesome person.
Yeah. It's different in Italy.
People aren't as nice?
Not with tourists, no.
Okay.
They are more shy. And close, yeah.
So one thing that I found strange here is that I've seen a lot of Aussie people walking barefoot, and it's really strange for me because I'm not used to see this type of thing in Brazil. So yeah, it was the one thing that I found it a little bit strange and different. But
so a lot of people talk about me walking barefoot around the apartment complex and like just in general.
So gross,
I don't care.
bro. There's like dog dookie and dog.
I don't
piss
step in
all
it.
over the
I
place.
probably step in the pee.
I went like PG dog dookie.
like I'm sure there's like pee soaked in the carpet that I'm walking on.
Soaked in that carpet, bro.
And not in my apartment, but like the hallways.
No, his
the
apartment
common
is
areas.
pure shit all over the floor. No, I mean I used to live there, so yeah, it was pretty much fine.
The common areas.
It's disgusting.
It's really nice, but it's also disgusting. It's a
like
hidden
the carpet.
It's a hidden disgust.
Yeah. No, they maintain it well. It's just unless they go in there with like because there's spots in the carpet from assholes letting their dogs pee and poop all over the place. So yes,
or dogs
disgusting.
assholes.
I stopped doing it when I saw the same French fry for like 6 weeks straight on the ground.
But no, like everybody talks about like how I walk barefoot, and even if it's not just at the apartment, like we'll go to the river or something, and everybody will have their river shoes or something like that. I always go barefoot just because that's what I'm most comfortable with.
The main thing that I worry about when it's like river stuff is because a lot of people drink
and they leave the glass and shit.
Is having glass shoved right into my foot. So
yeah.
It's interesting to see.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I don't care where it's at. I got
And the accent is pretty funny and really hard to understand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are some tips? Is there any tips for anyone that's...
what did you say?
What are some tips for anyone coming
your
in?
accent is quite hard.
Oh, my accent. You got me.
Yeah, plan your travel route and have enough money with you.
Go to Big W because it's a very cheap store.
It's very expensive here for us Germans.
Yeah.
If you go to Australia, you should maybe notice that, take a lot of money with you.
How much more expensive than Germany?
Well, much more expensive, like triple the price probably.
Triple?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Guys.
I'm going to Germany.
He's like, yeah, bro.
So what's funny is I know a lot of Germans. I know a lot of guys from Deutschland, but it's so funny. They're so dry. I love it because he reminds me of a few of the guys. Like he doesn't even smile. Like
he kind of comes off a little douchey.
He does. But that's just the way that. So in Germany, one thing that I found out because I was really flirting with this because I used to be skinny back then, so I was real like proud of my physique and stuff. And so we were on the beach. I literally was staying on the Costa Blanca on the eastern.
Costa Blanca.
No, but anyways, and so there's a girl and she was German. I'm actually still friends with her. This has been a long time. And I was like, hey, I was like, you're real beautiful. I just wanted to see if you'd like to go grab a drink. Because there's literally a bar like 10 feet away.
Right.
And she was like, it's weird that you're willing to like she's like, it's not normal in Germany for people to be open, and like walk up to a stranger and just ask them out like that.
Right.
And I was like, really? And then we got in a conversation. I wound up actually getting to buy her a drink. And she was like, it's weird in Germany to stand out. Mm-hmm. You don't want to stand out because that's not like the social norm.
Right.
But they like being called things like crazy, freaks, because it's not the social norm.
If anybody from Germany is watching, you freak.
Yeah, like she was just like that means you're standing out and people want to, but it's awkward because nobody really wants to venture out of that social norm.
Right.
So I thought that was really cool. So I kind of see it on him that I've seen on other people that I've met from Germany, and I've been to Germany, but so I see it. It's really funny.
1.5. Let's just imagine, guys, like. Okay, for example, cigarettes or alcohol is like 3 to 4 times the price. For example, in Germany, for like one vodka, you pay like $7, like $7 Australian dollars, and here it's like 40.
Wow.
So
damn! Is this for a bottle or a shot?
Price. But when it comes to like normal groceries you need every day, like vegetables or something, it's still cheaper.
But I think
it's still more expensive, but not
the euro is
that
stronger
much more
than the
expensive.
Australian dollar.
Oh, the cold in winter. I'm from a
Not
warm
that much
climate, so by the time it's now cold in winter, I'm like shivering. The cold is different.
I think that will surprise people because most people find that it's hot when they come over here.
Yep, because they are coming from Europe, where it's
yeah.
minus 20, minus 19, and they come here and they're like, guys, but I'm coming from where it's almost every year it's 35, 25, 30. So by coming here, it gets.
It's hot as freak in Texas.
Cool. Yeah,
so
right
I guess
now it's miserable.
Think about where you're coming from and compare it to Australia's weather.
Yes, that's it.
So I'm from Ireland originally, and I guess one thing that people should look into is if you're going to do farm work for your second year, it takes a lot longer than 88 days.
Can you explain what that means for somebody who doesn't understand what you're talking about?
So to get a second year extension on your visa, you have to do 88 days of regional work, but it's not like you're going to get 88 days in a row. You have to do like 88 actual work days, and with rain, with different things, that could take 5 or 6 months. So be prepared for hostel life a little bit longer than you thought.
Okay, so if you want a good visa to stay there, you got to put in some effort.
So I don't fully understand it. So is that like community service type work?
Well, you said farming.
So like, but you're not getting paid?
I don't know.
What if, okay, so let's say we came over, and like we've talked before in some of my older videos, I'm in sales. So would I have to basically do 2 different jobs? Because this Mexican is not built for labor.
Yeah.
So would I have to sell and then
this guy?
Yeah, and then go and do some labor. It's funny because it's usually the opposite way around. Mexicans are known for their labor being very what's the word for labor intensive type work, like
hands-on, physical.
Yeah, labor. Physical work. I'm a physical individual. I mean, obviously I'm fat as fuck, so but I mean I'm in sales. And then I even brought it up to my ex-wife. I was like, hey, because she's got, she's the mother of my children, so I can't just like up and leave and not take my children, and then she wouldn't be able to stay because she's primary custody. Anyways, so, and I was like, you could be a nurse, and I'm sure your degree transfers to Australia. And she's like, yeah, but it's super expensive. I was like, yeah, but you'll make so much more.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't have to live in the city. You can live way far out, because that's how she is already. So
right.
She lives in the country.
So you're here in your second year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And have you done all that farm work?
Yep. 6 months later.
Wow. How did you find it? What did you have to do?
It was tough, but I was picking sweet potatoes in Bundaberg, and I guess I was lucky because I had someone with me. If you're by yourself, very, very tough. But we got through it. It's well worth it. It's a great country to live in, but just be prepared.
So it's worth it to extend your visa for anyone watching?
Absolutely, 100%.
So I come from France, and the Australian accent is very difficult to understand. Yeah. I understand more the French people than the Australian people, but it's okay. If you speak slowly, it's okay. I can understand.
So one could be the same.
Okay, her accent
was pretty. It was pretty, but it was tough to like certain words kind of just flown together.
Love language.
Find the local dialects of the people unusual sometimes, but if they try to get the real meaning from the people, they can ask them again or request them repeat what they said.
So if people look up phrases online, that'll do pretty well for them.
Yeah, people can get these words from online. Yeah.
You see, when you come to Australia, it doesn't matter that you know how to speak English, that you speak good English. They have their own way to talk, and even if you're pronouncing correctly, even if you're saying things that are correct English, they wouldn't understand. They do not comprehend, and it's just because they have a specific way to talk. So. And you will never get to learn that anywhere else. You have to come, you have to listen them to talk and try to talk like them, or you have to talk very slowly and ask them to, pay attention to you, and that way they will understand you. Otherwise, it will be just, what? Sorry, excuse me?
So we've had some German friends come and stay with us, and they think that snakes are just everywhere. So that's probably a common myth. Although the day they did arrive, we did have a snake in our backyard. They were a bit hesitant to sit in the pergola for a barbecue, but that was a very rare snake encounter.
So we've actually, on our apartment Facebook group that we've got, We've had like 5 people post pictures of snakes that they've killed.
Like where?
Like in our complex.
Just like inside?
Like one going across the sidewalk. They're not big. They're like this big. And they're like garden snakes.
Oh, okay.
But
well, let them go back outside. I mean, they'll die.
But like, no, they're already outside.
Oh, well then why fuck one of them?
I don't know. Well, one of them, I think only 1 or 2 of them actually killed him. Oh, but either way, like, snakes are coming out quick.
Yeah, because they're in their
So
habitat.
online they'll find out that we have snakes, but we don't really have snakes, but we do actually have snakes.
Correct. So we do have snakes, but we don't have snakes. I mean,
Their
if you're
accent's very
bushwalking
clear.
and it's quite hot, obviously you need to be wary, but they're not out to attack you. You can come to Australia and be safe.
Australia. That was a good video.
Some people do put like an R in certain words. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I think this is the second or I want to say this is the second or third video we've done from this channel, guys. Go check out Welcome to. I'm not sure if they are, and we're subscribed to them. I'm not sure if we are, or if they're still posting. I want to say that they are. No, they're not. Remember, we talked about that. We even reached back out.
Yeah,
we reached out to the guy.
He's going to get back to it eventually. We need to reach back out to him and be like, we need more videos to react to. Get back to work.
So this guy said that during COVID, that's when he kind of had to cut back. But he emailed us and told us like, yeah, we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna start posting more videos. So we're gonna reach back out to this guy. And you know what? We'll go ahead and call him out just because he's got 12,000 subscribers and it's been 2 years since he's posted. Guys, you're not even seeing the screen anymore. It's too late. There's no point in me even showing you this.
I can show it.
It's josh@welcometomedia.com.
That's his email.
josh@welcometomedia.com. Reach out to Josh. Tell him he needs to start posting back on YouTube.
Videos. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if he can. We'll check back in what, 2 weeks?
Yes.
And see if he's posted anything. Come on, guys. Let's see what we can do. I would absolutely love to see us
get a YouTuber back up and running that's this good.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
guy's
great
fantastic.
content.
Yeah. He's a great interviewer. He doesn't like necessarily interview like the hard questions. Or
Right.
like
He
that.
just asks simple questions, but he gets people to open up.
Yeah. Which seems like a very scary thing to do. Just randomly walk up to somebody. Hey, what's up, motherfucker?
Right. No, I
Talk to
completely
me.
agree. I don't want to. But we need to get Josh back on the YouTube. So go subscribe to his channel. Welcome to. This video will be tagged down in the description below. And everybody just spam his shiznit and get him back on YouTube.
Hell yeah. But guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.